It's Jerry. On Tuesday morning, Jerry woke up and boarded a matatu from Kasarani to Nairobi. The matatu that she was in was then stopped on its way to the city by the notorious and overzealous Kenyan traffic police. After realizing that the police were harassing a female passenger at the front of that matatu, Jerry whipped out her phone and took this video. This video landed Jerry in a lot of problems as she was later arrested and detained at Kasarani police station. They then booked her on the phony charge of incitement, which then led to an uproar on social media among Kenyans under the hashtag #ReleaseJerry.
Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout.
The reason the hashtag #ReleaseJerry spread like wildfire as it did is because what Jerry is going through is what most of us go through in our everyday lives. We do not know our rights. You see, that's the problem. We are not on the lookout. We gotta be on the lookout for our rights. We gotta know them, so that when you're found in a situation like this, you know how to get yourself out and you know what lines not to cross. So in this particular situation, we've got a few questions about this. First is, do the police have the right to physically remove a passenger from a vehicle they have stopped on a traffic violation? No. Next is, did the police have grounds to arrest Jerry? That's another no, and here's why. Well, according to the Constitution, they were wrong. It states that no police officer shall subject any person to torture or to any other cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment. Despite the fact that it was that cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment that prompted Jerry to take out her phone and record that injustice in the first place. While another section of the same Constitution states that every police officer shall promptly obey and execute all orders and warrants lawfully issued to him, collect and communicate intelligence affecting law and order, and take all steps necessary to prevent the commission of offenses and public nuisance, to detect offenders and bring them to justice, and to apprehend all persons whom he is legally authorized to apprehend and for whose apprehension sufficient grounds exist. Now let's watch the video that got Jerry detained and arrested.
Msikubali kishuka, msikubali. It's her right. It's her right. Mbona mnamshukisha? It's her right. Msikubali, mnashika kwa kutoka Kasarani mnataka tuendeaje? Hapana. Kama na makosa pandeni mwendelee au nakushukisha mrudi na yeye. Yes. Kama na makosa mpande kwa gari. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout.
Considering the facts, we're going to take a look at two things. The first is incitement, and the second one is police brutality. Incitement is what Jerry was charged with. Now, for us to understand incitement, first we've got to define it. Well, according to Google, incitement is a noun meaning the action of provoking unlawful behavior or urging someone to behave unlawfully. Before Jerry even took out her phone and started recording, an unlawful arrest was taking place. Or was it not? Now let's take a look at police brutality. Police brutality is a civil rights violation that occurs when a police officer acts with excessive force by using an amount of force with regards to a civilian that is more than necessary. Excessive force by a law enforcement officer is a violation of a person's rights. Now let's take a look at a clip of this video. Does it look peaceful? Does it look professional? Does the lady at the front look like she understands what's happening? Well, after looking at the video and listening to all those questions that Jerry was asking these police officers, which none were answered, it is safe to assume that these policemen and women did not adequately inform the public about what their arrest was for. If they did not adequately inform the public, they broke the law. And if they used excessive force while trying to remove that woman, they broke the law. Now, is it a crime for someone to record another crime taking place? Or is it a crime for someone to fail to comply with a policeman who is breaking the law? That depends on who interprets that law. I'm not a lawyer, but judging by what I've seen on that video, you guys need to release Jerry. All we have for you today. Big shout out to all my boloers out there. Thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, thanks for following, thanks for sharing. Until then, be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.